Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue, the complete Pokédux, which is like that song. There's this song that like kids learn at school in Germany, and it's called Three Chinese People with a Double Bass in English. But it's like Drei Chineser mit dem Kontrabass. And like the way it works is that like you sing it first, it's like the song, and it's like about like 15 seconds long. It's like da 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 da. And then what you do is you repeat it, but you change every vowel in the song to a certain other vowel. So like it starts off and like so it starts off like really normal, like a regular song with a regular story, and they're there in the sitting down in the street because what else do they do? And this policeman comes up and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then they're like, "Oh, we're just three Chinese people with a double bass," and basically, but then like, so then you'd say like, okay, the next vowel is going to be A, and instead of like Drei Chineser mit dem Kontrabass, it turns into like Dra Kanasan Matam Kontrabass, like that. And then like you'd say like, oh, and now we're going to do U, and it turns into like Dru Kunusun Mutun Kuntus, because you have to change like every single vowel. You don't have a choice. You have to change every single vowel to a certain other vowel. It's really funny. But here we are on the way to Rock Tunnel, which I figure is probably going to take a video all to itself. As you can see, I taught Beyonce Water Gun. I wonder what... See, I don't think Poison Sting will be very effective, because doesn't it like they changed the way Poison Sting, the way the poison type works in future generations, so that Poison Sting, so that like poison is like super effective against grass types, but in this generation it's super effective against bug types, which can really like catch you off guard really easily. Oh my god, this is not going to work with this paralysis. Poor Beyonce just doesn't have the moves. Like Water Gun is actually really useful when the Pokemon is weak against water, but otherwise like Scratch and Tackle just aren't cutting it anymore with that like only okay attack stat. Like if you had like if it were Jay-Z and not Beyonce, Scratch and Tackle would probably be okay, but taking this long to take out an Oddish that is 2 levels below you is just a little bit sad. Like, it'd go faster if we had ducks out here, for duck's sake. So it's going to use Bellsprout. Well, let's send out... Well, no, we'll send out Buzzar, why not? I was going to send out ducks, or maybe I should send out ducks if she's only going to use grass Pokemon. Look at him with his... he looks like Scratch or something, the way his, like, neck is all up like that, except he has, like, a long beak. Do you know the way... like Scratch and Grounder. But to use Oddish, another one. Do you know what? Let's send out ducks, why not? Seeing as I don't think I'm going to be showing ducks off all that much, because I'm not going to be keeping it leveled up like the other Pokemon, so this is like its only chance to kind of be in the limelight when it's fighting these like these weak-ass level 18, 15 to 20 Pokemon. And even at that, its peck isn't even enough. Like when it's super effective, it isn't enough to take out the Oddish in 2 hits, because Farfetch'd's stats are just so dire, basically, is the only way you can describe them. So yeah, I might as well, like... I kind of toyed with the idea of maybe making use of Farfetch'd and trying to use it, and maybe having, like, some, like, crazy Farfetch'd that knows Swords Dance and Sky Attack or something. Which I might still do, that'd be really funny. Because there is like, because it can learn Sword Dance and it can learn Sky Attack, so why not? I don't know, what else am I going to use those TMs for? Well, how about all the other good Pokemon that there are? It's just, I don't know, I've never really been a flying Pokemon user kind of guy. I'm generally kind of like a water... Like, I like water types, I love bug types, grass types, and ghost types are usually my thing. Like, they'd be like my 4, like, main event sort of Pokemon. I'm not sure if I talked about this before, but I think, like, like a Joe, like if I were a gym leader, Joe, the way like the gym leaders have like their own. See, look, he's leveling up like bananas here because he's getting the boosted experience. Maybe I will use ducks. That'll be kind of fun. Joe, because it's like everyone uses Fearow or Pidgeot, you know. No, not anyone. No one gives Farfetch'd the time of day. He's gonna have like rock type. So well, do you know what? I can't believe I'm doing this already. Well, let's just like sneak in and get this item. Isn't this like the teleport TM or something? From TM30, I think that's teleport. Well, let's like because I think he's going to have like rock type Pokemon, so I might as well send in Mr. Burn. He's either going to have like rock type Pokemon, which I'm going to be able to decimate, or fighting type Pokemon, which aren't going to be able to do much damage anyway. Because, well, no, does it work that way in Generation 1 as well? Look, it's the Weetabix bodybuilder. Does it work that way in Gen 1 as well with the poison type? Might as well try and get my poison powder wrap strategy going. The sewer wrap. Why not? And just seeing as I'm faster than it, jeez. Who would have thought? We'll see now if it's like not very effective. Yeah, see, it wasn't not very effective because of like the way the types were. Well, let's send out no, not Timothy, Jesus. Trying to send Timothy to an early grave. I'm like, go on Timothy, do your best. And not this little pink puffball and just gets launched into outer space. But what was I saying? I was saying something. Do you know what? Maybe I will give ducks a chance. No one seems to give it a chance. And it's leveling up so quickly because of the boosted experience. Like, you know, it's crazy. That's not going to even be an issue. The only stupid thing is that it knows cut now. I should have taught cut to body. Well, I don't know what other attacks was I going to teach it. I mean, cut isn't actually even that bad. It's a power 50 attack. Probably want to teach it fly. Swords dance I'll want to teach it. Slash I suppose would be the only other one that I'd want to teach. Well no, doesn't like swords dance doesn't. No, that's focus energy that doesn't work in this game. There's like a move like do you know the way focus energy is supposed to like increase your critical hit ratio? Well like focus energy doesn't do that in this game. It's bugged so that it like actually decreases your critical hit ratio. Oh great, Mr. Burn is just gonna die. Fan-bloody-tastic. Well now it's Beyonce's time to shine and show us what that water gun is all about here. Thank you for missing. But the thing is, the way, like, I don't think Swords Dance and Slash is as potent a combination in this game compared to, like, in future generations, because of the way that I'm pretty sure, like, when you get a critical hit, it doesn't take any stat boosts into consideration. So you'll get a critical hit and it'll do, which Slash is almost guaranteed ducks fainted. Well, this is a great start. You'll get, like, a critical hit and Beyonce is paralyzed. We'll just send out Nancy. I was kind of hoping to give Mr. Byrne some experience there. Well, look, I skipped him. Well, I can skip him again. I can't skip this guy, though. He's a bug catcher, is he? Or is he a youngster? Yeah, he's a bug catcher. Nancy, you'll have to use Slash now. So the thing is, if you use Swords Dance, and then you use Slash... Oh no, it's the bee in apartment 23! If you use Swords Dance and then you use Slash, if you do get the critical hit with Slash, like I just did there, then you're not going to get the benefit of Swords Dance, so I'm not even really sure that it's that worth it, if you know what I mean, to be used to set up with Swords Dance just to use Slash and then not get the benefit of Swords Dance. If you know what I mean. I'll think about it, but to be honest, I think it'd almost be more useful to use Swords Dance to raise your attack and then just use Fly, or use Swords Dance to raise your attack and then just use Fury attack or something like that, so that you'll definitely get the critical hits. Nancy grew up a level. What is he even sending out? I don't know. I'll just send out Timothy. Oh, another bee drill. Just what I always wanted. It's like all my Christmases have come at once. I'm gonna use Sing. Did I show off Double Slap with Timothy? I don't think I did. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay using Timothy for either, because I feel like I love Clefable, like I really do, like I can't get enough of Clefable, but I feel like Clefable gets used an awful lot because it's so good and so lovable, you know? And I think I'd like to explore, like, different Pokemon. Then there's, like, the tough decision of when do you evolve it, like, that's what I was thinking. I was almost going to just evolve Miss Jiggly into Wigglytuff there and then. Just because I don't think I'm going to be using it, you know, so there's no real benefit to keeping it as a Jigglypuff. Then with Timothy, I don't know when I should evolve it, because, well, I suppose I'd wait until it learned Metronome, I suppose, just for the fun of it, you know, and because it's its signature attack. What? I actually read it the way it's supposed to be read. Nancy is evolving? Jeez. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, watch, is this going to be one of those things where it evolves from something cute into something ridiculous looking? Look at it. Nancy evolved into Sandslash, oh my god. Let's have a look at this thing. Let's have a look at that attack stat, more to the point. 57 and 60 defense. Well, let's see if comparably what Buzzer has. So 57 and 60. Yeah, 46 and 37. Holy shit. Like... what, like Nancy is just going to be a force to be reckoned with. And that's why I think it's like almost more fun to use Sandslash. Let's have a look at its back sprite. That's actually not bad. It could be an awful lot worse. That was kind of weird because it was like Sandslash versus Sandshrew. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Buzzar back in the PC and I'm going to take out Bob Pataki. I'm just going to keep on going with Ducks and try and get him leveled up. Okay, here I am. I took the liberty of cutting out my trip to the Pokemon Center when I was going doing all that organizational garbage here. Oh, well, look. Well, see, this is the thing. What is he going to have? Is he going to have Geodudes or is he going to have Machops? If he has Machops, I'd almost try and take them on with Ducks just to give him the chance. Because he can use Peck and just take them out that way. Well, no Geodude. Time to switch to Mr. Burn, I suppose. I still can't wrap my head around saying that name. Just Mr. Burn. Like, what was I thinking? Well, I know what I was thinking. I was thinking that its sprite, like, looked like Mr. Burns in that episode where Mr. Burns when he's all drugged up and they think he's an alien. And he's all like, I bring you love. And I wasn't bringing Mr. Burn love when I gave him that dumb name, that's for sure. Well, here's another Onyx. Well, now it's time to give Mr. Burn a fair shake of the stick. No, I think what I'll do is I'll record up until Rock Tunnel, and then I might have lunch, and then I might come back and record some more. Or else I might record Shenmue, maybe I'll do that. I was actually hoping to... Oh my god, it's trying to learn Sunspore. What will I teach it? Which move should be forgotten? This is a tough one, actually. I think in the grand scheme of things, it actually is a tough one, because what am I going to... Because Sleep Powder and Solar Beam can be really, really useful. But then, like, Paralysis can be useful as well, just because it lowers their speed so much. Because having Paralysis and Sleep on the same moveset is kind of ridiculous. Sleep Powder or Stuns. Do you know what? I think I'll go with Stunspore. Will I? I think I will. Yeah, let's do it. I have enough things that can put things to sleep anyway as it is, so having access to Paralysis is going to be useful too. And as I say, like, Sleep Powder... Like, oh my god, Mr. Burn is evolving, Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it evolved at like level 30 or something into this monstrosity, look at this. Oh my god, why do you look like that? Why is one of its eyes bigger than the other? Oh my god, look at this thing. Oh my god, look at it. Ah. Why are all my Pokemon becoming ugly when they evolve? Jeez. Look, there's not even anything back there. It was quite a fruitful battle for Mr. Burn, though. Time to fight this doofus. Oh, well, no, this will be a perfect battle for ducks to get leveled up. I was actually hoping to try recording some Nintendo Switch stuff today. And I actually got, like, a splitter. Like a HDMI splitter, because, like, my setup is all for, like, regular composite cables or RCA cables or whatever they're called. Which obviously that works for the other consoles, because, like, for example, for the Wii U, I have, like, you can use the Wii cable on that and stuff and still use it. You don't need to use HDMI. But for the Nintendo Switch, you have no choice, you have to use HDMI. And I got, like, a splitter to split the signal, but, like, the thing that I got is the wrong thing. Like, the thing that I got is actually, like, a switcher, so I can switch where the signal is going to, or I think, anyway. But I can't, like, say, like, oh, I want to take this in and have it simultaneously going to 2 outs, which is what you need. Like, you need something that'll, well, let's use cut, I might as well, seeing as I have it. Which that's what you need, like, and then I'd need to, like, go from one HDMI. I'd need to go from that into my Elgato. But then that wasn't really working either. Like, when I put it directly into the Elgato, that wasn't working either. So I don't know, I have to do some amount of tinkering with my setup to get the Nintendo Switch up and running with recording, because there's actually a couple of things I was wanting to record for Summertime Radness. And I don't really even have that much time left. Not to mention just being able to record Nintendo Switch stuff, period, which would be fun too. Like, but yeah, it's my first time having trying to get a setup going. Sorry, I had to cough. Trying to get a setup going with a HDMI console, so it's like I have to, like, learn how to set it up all over again. Look, here's a hiker. Let's see, he might have Machops, because a lot of them have Machops. So I might see if I can actually take out some of his stuff with ducks. With the mighty ducks, oh my god. Oh no, it's a Geodude. Well, Joe, what we might do, we might switch to Beyonce, so... This is the thing, just that, like, that's the handy thing about Beyonce, or will be. Like, you guys are probably, like, frustrated with me trying to make this thing work, and it's just obviously, like, it's such a painful process trying to take out anything with this Pokemon. But the thing that you win with Beyonce, especially when it becomes a Nidoqueen, is just the coverage, and it's the same with Nidoking. I've said this before, but, like, that's what you gain. Like, where you lose in kind of all-out power, you definitely gain in just the how varied a moveset you can put together. Like, as regards type coverage. And let's see how much a peck will do to this thing. Well, I can work with that as long as its attacks don't do too much damage, but they probably will. And that wasn't even a critical hit, and it still did quite a bit, so... Yes, and that is a critical hit. Oh my god, Ducks is actually... This is actually so fun. I'm having so much fun using this Farfetch'd, and having it grow so quickly is, like, ridiculously fun as well. We might as well give Beyonce a turn. Seeing as, like, Mr. Burn will just take out everything, there's no reason to be using Mr. Burn on weak little Geodudes like this. Might as well take the opportunity to use Beyonce and to take them out with Water Gun. But yeah, so recording recording from Nintendo's Witch today isn't going to work out. But I got Sonic Generations recorded. Oh my god, my intonation on that was so weird. Like, Sonic Generations, I got that recorded today, which was fun. Are you not going to battle me? Suits me, jeez. I'm just going to go down here. I don't think you can catch Voltorb and Magnemite in there. I have a memory that you can catch them there at some stage in some game, but not in this one, so... I think I'm just going to heal up. Oh my god, I have to teach something Flash. What am I going to teach Flash to? I suppose Keaton is like the Pokemon that's springing to mind, because to be perfectly... Oh, do you know what I should have done? I should have kept Yellow Poop. I should have kept Yellow Poop. Well, no, like, I don't know, like, Withdraw. I can't, like, realistically see myself using... Do you know what? Let's return Nancy, because Nancy is just... Nancy's not even going to be that useful in this place, so... I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm going to be using Alakazam in this playthrough. I'm not a big... Like, as far as psychic Pokemon are concerned, I'd much rather use either Marcel or Urinal Cake or something. What am I doing? Item. Or, like, as far as that, where's my HMO5? Oh my god. Or even Lola when we trade for Lola. When we trade for Lola later on. What am I doing? Deposit? I wanted to withdraw. Jeez. Here it is down here. I was extremely well behaved and put everything in here to clear up my items. Because I knew I was going to be heading to the rock tunnel. Because I'm just, like, as far as psychic types go, I'm just not a fan of Alakazam. I know Alakazam is like a powerful Pokemon and it's fast and it's powerful and it uses psychic and blah blah blah, but whatever. Just not a fan, so I think I'm going to be sticking with Keaton. No, not Bill's PC, I wanted to go to Harry's PC. Because I want to deposit that Flash HM and never see it again as long as I live. I'll get out of here. Do you know what I might... And as well, like, Keaton knows Teleport, which that works out handy for having deposited Nancy, because I won't have Dig anymore. So Pokemon, Keaton, there we go. Yeah, and it might be a chance to, like, level up Keaton as well, just to, like... But what I'm thinking of doing is just waiting for, like, Pokemon like that and Officiate. I might just wait until I have the EXP share and have done with it, because that'll just make it a lot easier. I can use the Pokemon that I want to use while leveling up those kinds of Pokemon, so... Anyway, that's it for this part of Let's Play Pokemon Blue. In between videos I might go back along and take on the other trainers with ducks just to level them up more. Otherwise, next part we'll take you on the rock tunnel. See you next time, bye now.